Nigeria, a land of over 200 million people, rich in diversity, cultures, and histories, but beyond the familiar ethnic giants, the Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, lie smaller ethnic groups whose stories remain untold, hidden in the folds of history. Today, we take you deep into the heart of Cross River State, into Obobra local government area, where a unique tribe lives. They are called the Isobos. The Isobo people, an Igbo-speaking group, often referred to as the Cross River Igbos. They are not just another community, they are history itself, a people whose existence bridges two worlds, the Igbo heartland and the Cross River Basin. This is their story. The Isobo people are the most eastern subgroup of the Igbo nation. They live primarily in Obobra local government area of Cross River State, but their presence stretches into Ikwo local government area of Ebonyi State. The major center in Ikwo is Akpawudele, with smaller settlements in Ndioka, Ndiagu, and Amagu. In Obobra itself, the Isobo identity is anchored around three major clans. Collectively, they form the backbone of Osopong Ward 2, of the 11 wards of Obobra local government area. In politics, they may be small, controlling only one ward with 18 polling units out of 155. But in heritage, culture, and resilience, their story looms large. According to estimates from the controversial 2006 census, the Isobo people and their Ichara neighbors make up about 12% of Obobra's population. That translates to a land area of around 130 square kilometers and a population of over 20,000 people. Where did the Isobo people come from? History traces their origin back to Nchono, placing them firmly within the Ikwo subgroup of the larger Igbo nation. Their migration around 300 to 400 years ago was gradual. Some came as conquerors, others as settlers, carving out space in the forest and riversides of today's Cross River State. Over time, they developed a unique identity, still Igbo by language and culture, but shaped by the geography and neighbors of the Cross River Basin. This unique blend is what makes them the Cross River Igbo. Today, the Isobos can be found in scattered enclaves across Obobra, Ndoka, Okwenyim, and Igbudu. Some groups have even spread into Abi and possibly Yakor local government areas. This dispersal was noted by historians like Ekoma Chinyere, who studied trade and commerce in the upper Cross River area. Language is the heartbeat of identity. The Isobo people speak Igbo, but with their own distinctive dialects. Their names are Igbo, like Chinyere, Obina, Ifoma, Nnamdi. Their week is Igbo, Eke, Ore, Afo, Unkwo, and yet they live among neighbors who use a 6-day week system like the Mbembe people. This cultural proximity has shaped their calendar, markets, and festivals. Their main market in the Ebonyi axis is Uboji Market, a hub that connects trade between Isobos, Ikwo, and Mbembe. Culture is where the Isobo spirit shines. Their most important festival is the Aji Festival, a celebration marking the passage of maidens into womanhood. The Aji is not just about age, it's about purity, pride, and community. It is also in many ways a mass traditional marriage ceremony, binding families, clans, and futures together. Another festival is the Ejanji or New Yam Festival. Here, the people give thanks for harvest, honor the yam as king of crops, and renew the bond between community and land. Festivals are not just about entertainment. They are a reminder of history, a rehearsal of identity, and a celebration of survival. The Isobo people are hardworking. Their mainstay is rice farming, hunting, and fishing. The fertile lands of Obobra and the rivers flowing across the Cross River Basin have sustained them for centuries. Rice fields ripple in the sun. Hunters trek into the forests. Fishermen cast their nets at dawn. This is the rhythm of Isobo life. But their economy is not just subsistence. Trade with neighboring groups like the Mbembe, Ikwo, and Abi has long shaped their prosperity. Like most Igbo communities, the Isobo people organize around clans and villages. Elders from councils, decisions are communal. Respect for tradition is paramount. In politics, their influence is concentrated in Osopong Ward 2, their council ward, which contains around 20 villages. Though small, the Isobos have consistently played a role in local governance, balancing their identity as Igbos within a predominantly Mbembe region. But like many minority groups in Nigeria, the Isobos face challenges. Their population is small, their land is scattered, and their voice in state politics is limited. Many young Isobos migrate to bigger cities like Calabar, Enugu, Port Harcourt in search of opportunities. Yet, through all this, they hold firmly to their Igbo identity. To be Isobos is to be Igbo. To be Igbo is to belong to a larger nation that stretches far beyond Cross River. What does the future hold for the Isobo people? Their survival lies in preserving language, strengthening culture, and ensuring representation in governance. With education, migration, and intermarriage, there is always the risk of cultural erosion. But as long as the Aji festival is celebrated, as long as Igbo names are given to children, and as long as Nkwo remains their market day, the Isobo identity will endure. The Isobos may be small in number, but they are a vital thread in the fabric of the Igbo nation and Nigeria as a whole. Their story is not just about the past, it's about the resilience of a people determined to preserve who they are. No matter where history places them, the Isobos, the Igbo-speaking tribe of Cross River State, a people of history, resilience and pride. They remind us that identity is not always about size, but about spirit. This is their story. This is Nigeria's story.